Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make a DIY Dollar Tree snow globe wall decor. We're going to use this bowl from the Dollar Tree. It's in the party section, a pizza pan, one of these ornaments, pom-poms, and I'll tell you about them in a second, this gluing device. So first I wanted to show you that I was going to use this flat tray and I was going to peel the sticker off the back, but it actually is raised. You see that? It's like a raised plastic snowman. So even if I would have tried to get the decal off the back, it still wouldn't have been clear. But I didn't want this to have a very deep profile. I wanted it to be very shallow because really wanted this to hang on the front door as like an option for a wreath. You guys, some of you have been asking me if I'm going to make a wreath. I wasn't going to. I kind of feel like wreaths at Christmas time happen everywhere, which it's fine that they do. I try to give you options other than wreaths, other than wreath options. And this was going to be one of them. But you'll see tomorrow I actually managed to do a smaller version that will hang on the door, so stay tuned for that. But you want to peel the sticker off and you want to be very careful not to scratch this bowl because you want it to be clear like glass because it's supposed to be a snow globe. And I have to be honest with you, when it's all up and the snow is in there, you can't so much, like if you're looking for that ring, you can see it, but you don't notice that ring unless you're looking for it. And I know it shows up pretty intensely right there on the camera, but you'll see the done pictures at the end. So I just used a piece of paper to get under the sticker and peel it off slowly. If you have any residue left behind, just use rubbing alcohol. Do not use acetone because it may make this bowl milky. You don't want that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the hanger off of this ornament. Now, the ornament is just an option. If you can't find these ornaments, I know that a lot of people had trouble finding them. I was actually going to use the other half of the paper bag with the Go Tell It on the Mountain that we did the lighted decor for. I can link that in the iCards in the description box down below. But then I was inspired by the fact that this said Let It Snow is really the only reason that I switched it up. But any gift bag that you can find that's as big as the pizza pan, there were so many options with snowmen and villages. I was never able to find any of those red pickup truck paper bags, but that was really what I was looking for the whole time to go on the back of this. So you just straighten out those pieces of wire and that top comes right off. And we're going to save it and we're going to attach it back at the end. So I wanted to show you how well this bowl sits inside this pizza pan. It's sort of kind of perfect, so it kind of works out okay. And this Let It Snow isn't as big, so you just want to be able to center it as best as you can. And it's not, again, this is perfectly imperfect. It doesn't have to be 100% in the center of this tray. Just eyeball it is fine. It's going to look great, I promise. And I was originally going to do something with the holes, but I noticed once I put it up against the tray, you can't really notice the holes unless you're looking for the holes. I know that sounds silly, but... And I just thought this was so cute. His face comes like right in that, the center of the bowl, so I just thought it was a really cute design. If you use any picture other than that, I wanted to show you the tray. The idea was to have a really low profile, and this tray fit perfect other than the fact that it had a picture on it. But if you use a paper bag or anything, you can go to the edge of where the bowl meets the edge of the pizza pan, and it would look really cute. And you can also spray this pizza pan a different color if you don't like the silver, if you want it to not look like a pizza pan. But I thought it looked really cute with the hanger, with the galvanized tin. Excuse me. So I just put a bunch of glue. You can use your Gorilla Glue sticks, but I've just used my regular glue gun here, and it seems to work out really well. You just got to go, I would definitely glue it onto the wood because if you glue on the metal, sometimes it cools off too fast and the glue will dry. Harden, excuse me, before you can get the pieces put together. So then I just put it in the center, eyeball it the best I can, and push down. And it's just that simple. So I wanted to show you guys, I had bought all these bottle brushes to do all of these projects. And originally I was thinking if I had got the Go Tell It on the Mountain Or if I found the pickup truck with the real trees and I was like, oh, how cute it would be to put these bottle brushes in there. But I realized that they're just going to get stuck on the pom-poms. The pom-poms are just going to get stuck on them. And they aren't necessary, and they're hard to find. And not difficult, extremely difficult. But they don't have them at the Dollar Tree this year. I haven't found any yet at the Dollar Tree this year. So here I want to talk to you about these pom-poms. These pom-poms I've had for a good decade. I would say probably two. I'd say these are close to 20-year-old pom-poms. They were a gigantic bag from Walmart. They were red, white, and green. Actually, I believe it was two separate bags. And I've had them in this, I put them in a Ziploc bag, and I've had them there together forever. So what I did was I just pulled out the white ones, and according to the back of the package, the size that I went with for this were the 3/4 inch pom-poms. So if you're going to purchase pom-poms, 3/4 inch pom-poms would be the way to go. But actually, my original thought before I remembered I had the pom-poms was I was just going to use cotton balls. Regular old cotton balls from the Dollar Tree. I figured separate them each from their bag, take one at a time and roll them in your hand so that they get a little more densely packed and they won't stick to each other as much. But the Dollar Tree does sell pom-poms, usually the colored kind. They do have like little silver with little silver flecks. Those are cute. But you probably just need a few too many of those bags. But they also have pom-poms at the Walmart and the craft stores and stuff too. So since I had so many of them, when I first put all of them in, I was like, yeah, it's a bit too much. So I decided just to downsize, and I tried it. You guys do what you like. I put them in the bowl. Before I glued the bowl onto the thing, I tested it. I gave it a shake. I sort of like how we dry fit stuff. That's what I did with the pom-poms. I wanted to see which number of pom-poms, which size of pom-poms looked good. And I ended up, the 3/4 of an inch pom-poms look great. And there's about 20, 25 pom-poms in here. But that's what I ended up choosing. So you'll see at the end. And then I realized after the fact that instead of leaving the pom-poms in the bowl, trying to glue the edge on and line the pizza pan up, that did not work. So I've come up with a better plan. I'm piling the pom-poms in the middle of the snow globe onto the pizza pan. Just get them as high as they can go without spreading over too far. Because this bowl is so big, the hot glue will try to cool off way before you can get it glued on there. So go as quickly but neatly as you can and spread hot glue all along the lip of the bowl. And then once you've gone all the way around, if I notice when I get back to the end, the beginning, if it starts to get a little cool, I just run the hot edge of the glue gun along wherever it's cooled down. And then just flip it over as fast as you can and get it in lined up as perfectly as possible. So then I felt it was just a little bit too big to do all that. So now I'm putting an extra secure bead of glue around. The tip of this glue gun goes right under the lip where that meets. Now, that said, you can put a trim around here if you're upset about the glue marks. The glue marks do show up way more on this camera with this bright overhead light than they do as it's hanging on my wall right now. You can't tell there's any glue marks there at all. But it's up to you 100%. I always like to just give you creative inspiration. This is not the only way to do stuff. Okay? Once you go all the way around, I just hold it down tight. And here I want to show you, I had some green jute cord, and there's also red jute cord, which I cannot find anywhere in my pile. Or there's this cute little white and silver ribbon from the Dollar Tree, which I thought also would make a really cute trim on here, because it does have a very snowman-y kind of feel. But I just left it. Like I said, I think it looks fine. In person, it looks much neater in person. And then you can just give it a shake. If this is the regular glue gun, regular glue sticks, and it's held up under many shakes. So I feel like I'm good. So now I've decided, instead of putting a base on this snow globe, I'm going to make this one into the ornament. So I'm just going to replace that ornament top, and I'm going to glue it to the pizza pan instead. Tomorrow you'll see the one that I make. I put like a faux base on it. You know, snow globes sit on a little stand. I made it look like it has a stand for the one tomorrow. But this one I just pulled, pushed out of the way those metal straps, turned it over. You know, make sure you lined up if you want to. But it would look cute if it was hung crooked. You know, that would look cute too, by the way. But I have issues, so. I put the two metal wires back over the lip of the pizza pan. So basically the pizza pan lip is stuck between the galvanized metal in the front and the two wires in the back. And I've put gobs of glue under each wire. And then as that set, because I held that for a minute, as that set, then I stuck some glue under each piece of the little galvanized edges that go to the front of the pan. And again, just hold it. This does get warm because metal is conductive of the heat from the glue, so just be careful. I mean, it's just warm to me, but everybody's different. I don't want you guys to hurt yourselves. So, how you all been while we wait for glue to dry? It's like waiting for glue to dry. No, seriously. What I'm going to do here in a second is I want to, somebody asked me to show them the loop hanger. Once again up close. So I will show you guys that. I'm taking a piece of jute. You want the piece of jute to be twice as long as you want your hanger to be. So if you need a 4-inch hanger, you need 8 or 9-inch piece of jute. Okay. And I'm going to actually double this one up just for no reason other than I felt like it. No, I'm kidding. It does give a little bit more support if there's 2 loops back there. So I've cut 2 pieces, folded them in half. I'm going to cut the edge loop off of that one just so I have 2 exact same size pieces. So the raw ends, I'm going to fold it in half. I'll take all 4 strings there, and I just twist it around my finger and make like a regular knot, just like you would do for any 1-string knot, and then pull on the noose, the loop part, and you see that's it. That's as simple as that. Now this noose does have a flat side. There's a flat side to this knot and there's a bumpy side to this knot, and I always try to put the flat side towards the work. Okay? And that's it. So you just put a glob of glue down. Make sure you don't glue the actual loop. You want the loop to be free. You're going to put gobs of glue down underneath the knot and the extra string. And then you just really want to make sure that it dries, cools off enough before you go and use it, because it will slide right off with the weight of whatever will slide off the hot glue. And that is it. It is so much fun. So I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and share with friends and family. Anybody you know be interested in making one of these cute snow globes or one like it. And if you haven't yet, click subscribe, join the family. When you do, a little bell will pop up. Ring that bell, and YouTube will let you know whenever I upload a new video. And as always, take care. God bless. See you next time. Merry Christmas. Bye.